Before this video starts, Quadfather and I want to give a huge shout out to these 3 people on screen last week for commenting advice. And if you guys want to get featured on screen on the next episode of Wisdom Wednesday, go ahead and comment down the word TBS down in the comment section. Who's his first name?
That's Chonka.
Chonka. Who's the next one?
Noah Guerin.
There we go. And who's this one?
Well, I just want to say a special thank you to Manuel Macias.
Thank you. Thank you for commenting and enjoy the video. All right, everybody. How's my Quad Squad doing? It's the man, the myth, the legend, Quadmft here, and the Quadfather.
Oh,
what
hey.
a surprise. Back again.
Good to see you here.
Another Wednesday. Wow, very surprising. So this is Wisdom Wednesday, but before we get into it, if you guys are interested in free COD points or season passes or gift cards or anything, make sure to check out the first link in the description below. Now let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen. So this is Wisdom Wednesday, right?
Right, and I want people to comment TBS.
TBS. Go down in the comment section below and
Turner
comment
Broadcast Station, something
sure.
like that.
Software.
You know why?
Why?
Because that's where CSGO is playing on TV. CSGO, E-League.
Like Counter-Strike, you know, the game that I live stream every night?
It's crazy.
It's pro games on TV. It's just really cool. So
TBS.
TBS down in the comment section below. This is Wisdom Wednesday. You guys already know what's up. We'll try to... we forgot to tell them what we do when they comment.
Well, we mention your name.
Yep.
Well,
you guys saw it in the beginning. We haven't recorded it yet, but you guys saw it in the beginning.
you
You
guys
guys shouting out 3 people. So go down in the comment section below and comment the word TBS. And if you guys want to be featured on Wisdom Wednesday and actually want one of your questions answered, go down in the comment section below as well. And just for something that you guys want advice on, just go ahead and comment and we'll try and give you a reply.
Yeah, like the peep nud.
Yeah, sure. Here we go. The peep nud says, Caleb, this summer I plan on working out and losing weight so I can go to school and feel good. There's one problem, though. I told myself the same thing the last summer. Only worked out for like a week, and I just pussied out and forgot about it. I'm scared this is going to happen again. Any advice so that I can actually succeed this time? I get stressed when I think about it because it's something that I really want to do, but it's also something to be scared about, that I'm scared to do because I feel like I won't succeed.
Wow. I bet a lot of people can relate to this guy.
A lot. That's probably one of the most common things. Like around the new year, everybody says, "Oh,
right."
Well, and work out
on anything when you set a goal, you know, or a New Year's resolution, or I mean, there's all kinds of stats on how many people fail at those things.
Yeah, of course.
And I took that to heart maybe 10 years ago. Actually, 10 years ago, I started working out. Never really worked out before. I used to run, but then I had years off, right?
Yeah.
And you set that in your life. I want to work out. I want to exercise my body, the whole
Big
thing.
time.
And so what I started to do was I would set a goal every month. Okay. So it may not be a workout goal, but sometimes they are. They started out a lot.
Yeah.
Now that I've worked out for 10 years straight, I don't need to set that as a goal. So I set like no French fries or no desserts or do 10 push-ups a day.
Diet's huge. Don't forget about diet. You can't. I mean, you can work out a crap ton and work really hard, but if your diet is crap, it almost hurts your workouts.
Well,
like
you're gonna
it lowers
put on weight.
how much they help. Like
I think you learned this from somewhere, and you shared it with me. Is that you can't out exercise a bad diet.
No, you can't. I mean,
and I can put on
running 4 hours a day. You're not gonna. You can't.
I can put on 20 pounds. I've exercised the same way 5 days a week. I can put on 20 pounds or take off 20 pounds at the same workout.
Yep.
It's all about eating.
It is.
But anyway, so don't get discouraged. It's like everybody fails to meet their goals. Everybody.
Yes.
Not all the time, but you just reset your goal. When you wake up on Monday morning and you're like, I always encourage people to set a workout goal for a week. Like I'm going to work out 3 times. And then if you get to the end of the week and you haven't done it, set another goal. I know it feels disheartening. I know you feel like you're letting yourself down and you should just quit. But why? Who did you really let down? That would defeat everything. Yeah.
Yeah, you're letting down yourself. It's for you. You're not working out for anybody else.
No.
I mean, you may want to impress other people, but you're working out for yourself.
Yeah, ultimately.
It's for you.
If you're not doing it for you, you will fail.
Yeah, exactly. Do it for yourself. And like Quadfather said, just set goals.
Yeah.
Even if they're small, even if it's work. Okay, you may not think, oh, I only worked out twice this week. That made no difference. You're wrong.
Just twice.
Really? That you're still making, it's way better than nothing.
Could
be way worse. If you're working out 0 times a week, that's going to be really hard on you.
Yeah.
Even if you're just working out once, twice, 3 times a week, that's going to help you immensely.
I mean, I'm nothing, right? I don't use my body. I sit and I talk all day. That's all I do. Talk and listen and talk and listen. And I look at people around me who do the same thing for a living, and I look at their bodies and I'm like, man, your body's just wasting away. I'm not doing anything magical. I'm not setting any records or anything, but I'm using my body, and my body carries around my brain, and I really like my brain.
Yeah, of course.
So I just do that. I don't worry about becoming Arnold Schwarzenegger or anything.
Yeah, of course. You know, you just I guess kind of just stay active.
Yeah. Okay. So if I'm gonna get really deep, it's all about what you're talking to yourself about. It's what you're telling yourself. It's called part of cognitive therapy.
Okay.
Pay attention to what you're saying. The messages, like you just said, oh, I pussied out. Well, okay. So no, I didn't meet my goal. And now I'm going to set another goal.
And now I'm going to meet my goal.
Right.
And you're going to do it. And
right.
you're going to work hard, and it's going to suck. And there's going to be so many days where you're like, crap, I don't have enough time to work out, or I don't want to work out.
Have you ever come home from the gym and on the way home you said, I wish I didn't go?
No, I don't know where I remember that, but I remember reading it, somebody saying, man, I really regret that workout. Said no one.
Said no one.
Unless you hurt yourself with a weight or something like that. Seriously.
Yeah. So you'll always feel good about yourself, no matter how bad the workout is.
And even if it takes you, let's say on average, it takes you 45 minutes to work out and you only have 35 minutes, don't say, oh, not working out today because I only got 35 minutes of time.
Right.
Use that 35 minutes. 35 minutes workout versus 45-minute workout. It's going to help. It's going to make a big difference.
It's better than nothing.
Don't give yourself reasons to give up, but also don't be too hard on yourself. Don't say,
give yourself grace, but then get right back on the horse and say, you got to go kick ass.
There you go.
It's time.
Don't take one day off and then end up taking 100 days off. Seriously, that happens a lot. All right, let's move on to the next one. Okay. The next one says, for some advice, they say, how did you get your inspiration to start YouTube and how did you start YouTube and grow? I put both these together because they were pretty similar and I thought, why not? So how did you get your inspiration to start YouTube? First one was on my iPod in like 2011 or 2012. Early Modern Warfare 2. I was watching video. I downloaded the Machinima app for some reason on the App Store.
Can I tell you who I think it is?
White Boy 7th Street.
That's what I was going to say.
Okay, yeah. White Boy 7th Street, Woody Wings, people like that.
I remember you showing me him.
Yeah, I remember.
I'm like, dude, this is the guy's entertaining.
Yeah,
this guy's
White Boy's
funny.
I mean, he's still around. He still uploads every day.
You interviewed him.
Yeah, exactly. He's a cool guy. I did.
Yeah.
He's a really, really cool guy. But still, that's how I started. Yeah. And it got me into that. And I was like, oh, I really want to do this. I'm pretty good at COD. These guys are so cool. Yeah. And then we have a history with being I kind of public speaking with a few things and acting and stuff like that. So I thought, I can work pretty well with that.
Yeah.
And they just kind of meshed together. And that's how I got my inspiration. I was like, I want to be big on YouTube one day. Right. I want to have 500K. And then I went out. And I'm not going to say I was working the hardest from the beginning, but I worked hard, and that's how I've gotten here. And there's still a lot of places to go and a lot more room to work. So.
Do you have goals for you?
For myself, yeah.
I mean, with your YouTube,
key, it's kind of like I want to hit 100K this year before 2017.
Okay.
I would love to. Like, that would be a goal, and I'm working. I upload a lot.
Okay.
Like, I'm working hard.
Yeah, that's your goal. What are your steps to your goal? Uploading a lot? I've
been uploading consistently since I can remember, but upload multiple videos a day, at least minimum one in reality, but I want to. 2 is the goal.
Okay.
And when new stuff comes out, capitalize, grind.
So when you let's say when you don't meet it, say you wake up in that morning and you say, I'm going to get 2 videos today, and you just, for whatever reason, whatever happens, you just do 1.
I feel bad about myself, and I make sure I get 2 out the next day.
What do you say to yourself? What goes on yourself? Like, I'm stupid, or I'm lazy,
I don't say negative things ever.
Oh.
I don't know why, but I just don't.
Well, because I've taught you well.
Yeah, there you go.
That seriously, it's all about what you tell yourself in your brain. So now this is also, how do you start and grow your YouTube?
Okay, starting on YouTube.
We don't have enough time for that, really.
Really, because I could make an hour-long video on how to start your YouTube. But
just 3 tips.
Starting on YouTube, number 1. Just in general, it comes up with doing YouTube. If you want to do YouTube, do something you enjoy. Don't start from the get-go and do something you hate because you think it's going to be popular. Do something you enjoy. I remember Luke or Green Goblin, we were talking about this. I was talking about this with him a while ago, and he was like, I remember back when I started YouTube, it was all I wanted to do. I wanted to make these videos. This video, I love COD. I want to show people my gameplays. I want to talk to them, things like that. That was what they wanted to do. So you got to find that passion, whatever it is on YouTube that you love to see and you love to make, do that. Don't force yourself into doing something that you despise every day because you will not succeed.
Yeah, there are plenty of jobs out there not to like.
Of course.
You can find lots of those.
And then, so that's how you start YouTube. You make sure you're doing stuff you want to do. And how to grow definitely has to do with being consistent, getting viral videos, having attractive titles that apply to the viewer, having good thumbnails, having good tags, making videos with other YouTubers. That's a major key that a lot of people don't realize.
I think that's a big one.
Yeah, it's huge. And then building a brand, making sure your name is
consistent across platforms.
Yeah, it's branded around you. And that's what I can think of off the top of my head. There's, of course, thousands of other things, but that's it, man.
Those are the main things.
It's not going to be easy. There's very few people it's really easy for.
Well, but if you love doing it,
You gotta love it. You gotta love it.
Then it's like doing a hobby, and maybe you get some attention.
Exactly.
Or
I mean,
some money
it's kind of bullshit, but like the make your hobby your job and you'll never work another day. That's not true. But at all, like trust me. You no matter how good it gets, if you think, oh, all I do is play video games all day. I know you understand that, but even if that was all I did, I'm sure some days I would hate going to work. Or
the pro gamers? Don't you think the pro gamers?
Bro, it's a grind. They embrace the grind. You think people. Optics Gumpy wants to play 8 hours of Call of Duty almost every. I'm being real. There's some days where he loves to wake up and get on COD.
He would if he was hot.
He doesn't want to get off. Exactly.
If he was hot.
But there's some days where he plays and practices and scrims when he doesn't want to, and that makes a big difference. But I'm not saying do YouTube when you don't want to do it. I'm just saying it's not going to come easy. I guess.
But work out when you don't want to, because no one ever wants to start working out.
That's true, of course. Because of course, I'd much rather chill for an hour versus work out for an hour. Plain and simple. Do you want to call it an episode, or do you want another question?
I want another question.
Another question. All right, here's another one about a girl.
X-Phase Saver XX.
There we go. He says, after I stopped liking this girl I used to like, I fell in love with another girl. I asked her out and she then told me no, but I messed with another girl, but she got jealous and I'm still confused. I need advice. So what he's saying, if you don't understand, is he liked a girl and then
she dumped him.
Yeah, she said no, and then he went out and talked to another girl, and the girl who dumped him got mad that he was talking to the other girl.
Right.
What does he do?
Well, you go for the girl who wants you. That's
and you
number
stop
one.
talking to that girl who, for some reason, is trying to say, "Oh, don't go date her," but I don't want to date you.
There's two things this girl could be going through. Either she actually likes him, didn't realize, so she kind of got jealous, or she's just a player who wants everyone to like her and not to like anyone else.
Yes, that's
so
a major key. So watch out for that.
Do you want a girl who only likes you when you're paying attention to other girls?
No,
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. No.
Don't get in this girl's trap.
All, okay, guys, straight. Okay, man to man, teenager to teenagers. I'm sure in there.
Yes.
You guys got to date teenage girls, and it sucks. It sucks. They're crazy. They're crazy. They're not predictable. They're not understandable. Don't try to understand them. Don't try to figure them out. Just live your life. Do what you got to do, because the moment you think you're going in the right direction to please them,
it's probably going to flip around.
No, and I don't blame girls. They're emotional.
It's not like they're purposely doing it. I mean, maybe this girl you originally liked might be purposely doing it. And
I think last week's girl was purposely doing it, but not this. Who knows about this week's girl?
Yeah, seriously. So please don't get stuck on this girl and let her control you and say, you can't like anybody else, but I don't like you.
Yeah.
That's shitty, and I don't like that at all. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Make sure to check out Quadfather's Quadcast podcast, link down in the description below, as well as his Twitter. Don't forget to leave a rating on this video if you enjoyed any time throughout, hence the thumbs up, and subscribe if you guys haven't already. We just hit 80,000 subscribers, and we're working our way up to 90K. It's been your boy Quad and the Quadfather.
And don't forget to comment TBS.
Go down in the comment section below. Peace out.